Hello, friends. Today, I'm going to dive right in and get to talking about what I've often wondered is what it's really meant to be in touch with yourself, and also to what people mean by finding their soul purpose in life. Is this something that you've ever thought about too? And actually, I have been super blessed for about the last almost 3 years. I have been diving into this at a deeper and deeper levels and finding that there's a universal laws at place, and the universal laws of law of attraction, manifestation, and really even miracles is something that is available to you and me. It's available to each and every one of us as we understand that God and Source, universe put us here for a reason. God didn't make extra humans. When He put you on the planet, you had a purpose. And part of our free will that we were been given gives us the opportunity to move through things. And I really believe that we're given a choice to find out if we desire to make things easy, and if we desire to go through pain and make it painful always, or making the pain, actually using the pain rather, and ending up finding that we have our purpose and miracles, even from understanding why we had pain in the first place, that moving through a pain actually can stretch us in a healthy way and move us to our own purpose, actually helping us go through life. And in turn, instead of being efforting, it's effortless. How does that sound? Would you like to move through life effortless and attracting all of your highest choices, your heart's desire? Well, you can. And one of the tools that I have been using I would love to share more on is our language, and how our language is actually influenced, and it influences your reality. It can also be the actual catalyst at receiving more of what I said, our ease, or finding your soul purpose, but with our words. Because with our words, we manifest our reality. We manifest our thoughts and emotions by how we speak and how we feel. That's our reality, our perception of reality. And today I'm going to be discussing more of the ways I use these tools, especially pure speech, body language, breathing, and embodiment. These are tools that I use to manifest miracles in my own life, and I'd really love to share more of how you can start to see ways that you can choose your words, choose our language, and choose your reality, and even shift it and upgrade it, therefore manifesting more of the world, your world, that you would like to live in. So the reality it is, we all experience our own versions of hardship and even pain, as I mentioned, to our own, hopefully to discover our greatest gifts. So through our weakness, we actually really, it's our weaknesses turned into our best and highest strengths. And that's what I meant by saying our pain can actually move us to our purpose. And to learning to balance between these two is finding my own flow of where I'm at in my life, and in my headspace, in my frequency of what I'm putting out there is what I'm feeling, and how that all works together, and how to vocalize that, how to verbalize that, how to manifest with my words. Keeping my vibration high with my words is something I use often. It's something I use decrees. So decreeing to me is different than what you might know this as affirmations. Speaking things like affirmations during the day is nice, and it helps me feel good in the moment maybe. But a decree is something that's drawing the line in the sand. It's me understanding that this is my life. This is my reality. I create this reality around this decree. And in my coaching, I find that I can receive gifts of the miracles by changing my language and changing other people's language, and actually listening to your words. I can help you find what your pure speech is, what your code is, and help you see what is your soul purpose. Doesn't that sound fun and juicy? I love those words, soul purpose. And you speak this code because your language is a version of your subconscious, which is a level of a 3-year-old. It's really basic. So it's very literal. And that's the cool thing about it, is we actually already speak our code of highest degree of what we decide, or what we choose rather, to have in our life. So what I'd love to do, if you're interested in coaching, by the way, definitely stay tuned. I have a class coming up and I'd love to offer you some coaching. And it's just fun. It's a fun way to find out what you're already speaking is your miracles waiting to be manifested. So together, let's enthusiastically, oh, I love that. Let's enthusiastically take a pause to be in this moment of now and to really cultivate an intention around this video real quick. It's only going to be a few minutes. So take a moment to close your eyes if you're not driving. And just take a breath for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Really relax your shoulders. Breathe in through your nose for a second. And breathe out. And for just a few moments, we're going to listen in to how pure speech can actually help us set the tone for your day, for your mood, for even manifesting miracles in your life. Okay, so our language has the power to change our reality, and our language shapes our thoughts and our emotions, which is how we view our reality through lenses. Normally, these things have already started in our life from 0 to 8. We've already set patterns in our brain of how we view life. And then as we find life and are using our lens of how we perceive life to be, whether it's perceived hard or difficult when we're younger, is how we're going to actually carry that with us until we choose a new option. Does that make sense? So the beautiful thing is there's a component that's really useful in manifestation. There's a couple of them. One is to be into our body, and another is to listen into what we're speaking. And those beautiful codes will come out. And there's also another part of manifesting, which I'll get into in another time. And it's using our imagination and our really being in the specificity of what we choose will help the manifestation. And that's key. So to begin, even when we can make a new choice, and that's part of this whole understanding, I didn't even know in the beginning, oh, you mean I have a choice in how I feel and react? Instead of reacting with a charge of angry emotions or reacting in guilt and shame or blaming somebody else, I realized I had a choice, kind of a pause in the middle of perceived chaos or some emotion going on. Instead of being carried with it, I have a choice to really, in about a second between when I'm actually feeling it and I choose to react, I can pause. And in that beautiful pause, there is a choice where I can choose to say, I am better than this, or, I choose to take self-responsibility, make healthy boundaries. I choose a new outcome. And so therefore speak directly to that outcome and work backwards to get my highest result. And first of all, if that's making sense, great. If it's not, it's okay. Stick with me. We're going to start with some basic words that you can use as a decree and start today. I'll add some more of these videos along the way before my free Zoom call to you on manifesting miracles, the gift that lasts all year long, which is coming up next month in November. Let's go ahead and start with some foundational words to use as decrees, and then we'll pick up from there. We're going to start with just taking a breath, as we just did. That breath helps us land more into our body. And our body is where we feel. And actually in our heart center is more of our feeling. Our thinking brain, we're going to really disconnect it for this purpose. We're going to feel our words. And I want you to say a couple words with me. They're five quick phrases, and they're 2 words. They're really basic foundational words, decrees. So say, I can. I can. I can. Those words repeated, and our subconscious loves repetition. Those words repeated are very empowering, you can imagine. If you find in your normal speech the code of I can't and it's too hard, I can't do anything about this because it's just the way it is, that's more of life happening to you remark. And that's the mindset of I can't, it's too hard. And that's going to set the tone literally for dis-ease, more dis-ease into your life. And I do find this is a pattern that's frequent with people who already have some disease process going on in their life, because it's hard and it's difficult. It's very equated to cancer patients especially. So when we can empower and know that we can, hey, even the glimpse that there has been people who have healed. If the medical doctors are giving you any kind of fear with their words, please know that they usually have a percentage of things that work with that. And there are a percentage of people that heal purely off of their own medicine. You have your own medicine cabinet already inside of you. And when we claim these words, they are magic. They elicit different chemical reaction in the body. So say with me, I can. I can. Now say with me, I can't. It's hard. You should feel a difference in your body. When you say these things, are you feeling something different? Most likely when you say I can, and that is the better one that lands. So let's choose I can. And whatever follows that can be very much or long a line of a miracle coming back to really your reality. So I can, whatever follows that is it. You don't have to be it flowering it, make it lots of words. It's just, I can live. I can see a new option. I can see me eating healthy foods. I can eat healthy foods. Even shorten it up, makes it stronger. Get it? And the next one, we're going to say, I stay. I stay for me. I stay for my children. I stay for my prize, my miracle. I stay for truth. The powerful word of I stay is excellent if you have had any past trauma. It helps you stay versus wanting to run and hide, and that's that fight or flight that you can get into. So the powerful words of I stay really resonated for me, because I found out I've been in fight or flight pattern running since I was born, since I was very young. The next one we're going to say is I love. Now, you can imagine that has a lot of power to it. I love to love. So I love is a very healthy decree to start with as well. The next one is I touch. I touch, again, can be super powerful because it uses our senses. We have so many senses, much more than your sight and your hearing and your touching alone, your taste. Senses, we have about 14 to 16 different senses. So when we elicit and feel and touch, wow, we really use a lot more of our lighting up in our brain. So I touch and I stay. That one can be even more powerful if you've got that trauma past. Maybe you can imagine saying, I touch and stay for me. I touch and stay for my health. I touch and stay for my delicious outcome, whatever that is, for losing weight or staying for my relationship. That's a big one too. I stay. I touch. So far we said I can, I love, I stay, and I touch. The last one is I breathe. Because this again is embodying the feeling and the emotion. And when it can resonate in our body, in our cells, then a magic also happens. It's really balancing the brain, the body, the yin and the yang. Yang, no, it's the yin and the yang. And everything is duality. So there's duality in all of life. And so with these, when we breathe, we can be in our healthy environment and landing in our body and speaking words at the same time. Woo! Magic! And those are really, these are subconscious patterns that with repetition will definitely be something that you're repatterning your brain with, because our brain is neuroplasticity. It's plastic. We can mold it and we can rewrite, overwrite, or put a new folder in, upgrade, whatever you want to call it, to our brain's supercomputer power. So please, let's really make a choice for you. You just choose. There's no right or wrong and zero judgment. The beautiful thing is you can take these gifts of these 5 phrases, these 5 decrees, and start to use them on your daily speech. Even if you just pick one, and that's my homework for you before our next call. Pick one and start to repeat it, and repeat it 10 times a day. You will see, and I'd love for you to leave a message after our 5 days of repeating it 10 times a day for 5 days of what your new outcome is as a result. And ask for it. I think it's Matthew 7:7. Anyway, there's a verse, ask, seek, knock. This is using the manifestation rules as well. So asking and you shall receive, seek and you will find, and knock and the door will be open to you. My first verse, it's Matthew 6:6 or 7:7. Thank you guys. So today was all about decrees, our words, and how to manifest and breathing, and kind of a little bit of everything I love to do in my coaching. In addition to this time right now, I would love to share with you, if you're yes for everything we've done so far and you're looking to find out more on this topic on manifesting miracles, of decreeing your words and how pure speech really does help form your reality, then I'd like you to get on a free Zoom class I'm going to have on Sunday night. It's November 8th. From 4 to 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock, usually about 90 minutes. It's a 90-minute call, and it starts at 4 o'clock Sunday, November 8th. Leave me a detail below if you're a yes for that, and I will be putting that link up soon, so make sure you like and follow me and subscribe wherever you're catching this, so that we can be in touch and you can connect with me for our next call. And again, it's free, so invite a friend. Really, this is a beautiful way to give yourself a gift and give a gift to somebody else as well. And it's only 90 minutes of your time, and trust me, it will be, I imagine it will be highly valuable to you. So thanks, and for now, it's Coach Tracy asking you to remember your words, decree your world, and live well. Thank you.